Hey guys, welcome to the SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and I wanted to talk about a thought that's been kind of resonating in my mind the past couple days. A few days ago, I posted a video talking about virtual reality and if I felt it could make you a better sim racer. And when I posted that video, I had a lot of positive responses, thank you for that. And there was this one response though that really resonated in my mind. And it was this guy asking, well, I use a roof camera and I can see the full track. Why would I switch to VR? And our knee-jerk reaction is because VR is more authentic and you get the more immersive experience. And upon further thinking and introspection, I was thinking there's sort of this divide between the people looking for total immersion and the people looking for competition. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If we look at different simulation titles, there are a lot of these things that we can't change. We can't change the core physics engine. That is set in the code for the sim, and everyone competes with that being the same. We can't change the cars that we race with, or we can with setups, but we can't change, say, the horsepower. We can't modify those. Those are baked into the core code of the game. So we, as racers, are inherently striving for competition. So a lot of the competition mindset people, they're going to try to take advantage of every variable they can change, which is sometimes the camera in titles such as Assetto Corsa, R Factor, Race Room, and so on. If they are going to gain that competitive edge, they're going to try for that. And also we've noticed that at times they are using less powerful wheels, or even say like the Logitech Driving Force GT, Logitech G25, and they are posting lap record times. And that's no small feat. That is definitely, give them credit where it's due. They are a heck of a driver. But at that level, they're gonna try to get every ounce of competition out, and they are gonna try to get every ounce of power and performance out of their experience. And that is something that I can't fault, because they are in a different mindset from a lot of other sim racers. We see us, a majority of sim racers, looking for the total immersion factor. Our goal is to have a one-to-one recreation of real life. That's why we're spending thousands on steering wheels, thousands of dollars on pedals, motion, cockpit, triple monitors, VR, etc. Our goal is to try to get an experience as close to real life as possible. One trade-off for that is, admittedly, you might lose some of that competitive edge, because in a way, if you are with a more rudimentary basic setup, you're able to, say, over-muscle that wheel. You're able to sort of combat those force feedback forces a little better, and you're able to take full advantage of that, and that is okay. I'll admit, when I originally went with R Factor in my early sim racing days, I almost never used the cockpit camera. I tended to use the roof cam, and I felt that gave me a benefit seeing more of the track, and that made me more competitive. That allowed me to, say, win more races. Then when I shifted over to iRacing, and when I started to gain more appreciation for the cockpit camera, I'll admit my win count went down, but I think my enjoyment factor went up. I started gaining more appreciation and enjoyment for what I was doing. Same thing happened when I moved from the Logitech G25 to a T500 RS. My win count didn't rise or anything, but my enjoyment factor actually rose. I found myself getting more satisfied with my experience and enjoying it more. And I really enjoy the immersion factor of sim racing. And I'm not going to fault the people looking for every inch of competitive edge that they'll be given. I'm not going to fault that. That's just a different mindset, and it's not my place to judge. Look in the real world racing. Those NASCAR drivers, they are going to strive to gain every inch of competitive edge that they can get. Why do you see so many penalties? Because they're trying to push the envelope as far as they can go. Look at NASCAR. Pit speed limit is 45 miles an hour. NASCAR, they're going to give a 5-mile-an-hour grace zone. you can bet your butt that no one is driving 45 miles an hour down that pit lane. They are going to be going 49.999 miles an hour. They're going to try to get as close to that 50 mile an hour mark as possible. And if they cross it, they'll be penalized. They understand that. But they are trying to gain every inch of competitive edge as possible. Sure, sometimes they do get penalized, but it's where they are flirting with that edge so much that everyone's doing it. So yeah, someone's going to get caught sometime. But in sim racing, sure, a lot of us are looking for that deepest immersion factor possible. But at the other mindset, that's something to be respected as well. And that is one of the things that makes sim racing enjoyable as well. We have such a variety of choice. If you want to just race on a tray table and use a Logitech wheel like I did in my early days and just compete that way, have fun. And hopefully you're doing pretty well with that. If you're looking to spend thousands of dollars to gain that ultimate immersive experience, so be it. I applaud you for that. It's a lot of fun. So what I'm trying to get at is there are different ways to enjoy sim racing. I enjoy it one way, you might enjoy it different, but bottom line, we're enjoying it. We're having fun. That's what matters. So I hope you like this sort of unscripted, rant, venting, thoughts, whatever, and I hope you just enjoyed this video. For SimRacingPaddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a great rest of your day.